All right, guys, this is it. 1967 VW Karmann Ghia restoration. We're gonna get it up and running. All right, let's get this gas tank out of here. Let's get this jack out of here. Original. Looks original. That little clip right there. There's a clip there and there. Let's get that out. It goes down there. All right, there's the tank. Look how dry rotted the hose was. Oh man. I think we can clean it up. It'd be cool to save the original tank. Get it cleaned up, get this off of here, and go through it. So now, check out that access now. There's the master cylinder. Oh man. Look at all that stuff all over it. Wow. Got the tie rods, steering bushing, steering arm. I'm not sure what that is. Is that the horn ground or something? Not sure. And there's another wire there. I'll have to get a manual for this if there is one, shop manual, and look on the Samba and stuff like that. This is interesting. The window wiper is pressurized by air. Interesting. I wonder how long that air lasts in there. You have to redo it every once in a while. Here is the brake, master cylinder brake, and this is looks like it's broken off here. The cap is broken, so we'll either need a new cap or a whole new tank, or we could just glue that back together. We'll see. We'll see if they sell these and how much they are. If they have that exact one, I'll just put a new one in there. Brake fluid reservoir. 2 hoses going down to the master cylinder because it's a dual cylinder. And I think the front is disc and the rear is drums. And here's the steering shock absorber. The wiring harness is coming up here. And there's a little bit of rust in here and stuff. But it's not terrible. The other 2 Ghias I had were really, really bad. This one's really, really good shape considering the age and that it sat outside and stuff, so. Or in a barn, wherever it was. But that's not bad. It doesn't go all the way through. You can see that some more of the original color here. It's almost like a white, a blue, white blue or something. I don't know, it's hard to tell. That almost looks white. This is gonna have to come out, this whole this gasket is just roached out. Look at it, it's all got really hot and melted and disintegrated. So all that's gonna come out. We'll dig all that out. Let's take a quick look inside. This door is a little, it still closes good, but check this out. It's got about an inch of wiggle on it, so these things get worn out, so we'll have to address that. It sat outside at my house for a while. I'd put it in the garage and then I'd put it back outside and then it would rain. So it was already rusty when I got it, but it got a little worse. So this stuff needs to come out. It's like floor insulation. That whole assembly here, the accelerator, brake, and clutch, that whole assembly is gonna have to come out and be cleaned up, rebuilt. Most likely, I'm probably gonna pull the whole body off because it'll be a lot easier to clean up the brake lines and the fuel lines and get to the shocks and everything if the body is off. All right, we got it up a little higher. It'll be easier to get under there. All right, let's get under there and get those bolts off that hold the chassis to the body. Going in. There's one there, one there, one there, and they go all the way down. Let's get those out on both sides. And we'll do the rear ones and then we'll figure out what's next. The other thing that'll be good about this is we can replace the body seal. That seal is probably completely disintegrated. That keeps water and stuff out of the compartment. So we'll order a new one of those and get this thing sealed up properly. Hopefully we can just patch these holes so we don't have to buy all new pans, because the pans I think are $300 or $400 per side, if I remember correctly, plus shipping. So if we can reuse these, that'll be awesome. All right, let's get these off. Yep. Those have probably never been off. $1967. Let's get these wheels off. Ooh, those are rusty. Wow. All right, so there's a bolt here. This holds the body to the frame, to the chassis. This one, and looks like we're gonna have to release this and this so that it can get past there. Do that on both sides. The steering, couple cables, we should be good. Let me see what size this is. Let's tighten here. See if we can get this out. The bolt, wavy washer, and a spacer. And there's a little gasket under there, a little rubber mount. We got a wasp nest in here. He is right there too, look at him. a spacer, a washer, and this thing is kind of funky. All right, let's get this wheel off and do the same thing. All right, we'll get this funky thing off again. It's kind of weird. I don't know if there's an upgraded system that we can put in here or if they remake this or not, but it's some kind of stabilizer bar, I guess. All right, I think we're free as far as the rear and the sides go. Let's see what's up front. All right, we need to get this steering shaft out of here. It's a little rusty. All right, so it's disconnected from the chassis. This is the chassis down here, and this goes into the frame, or the body. Steering column, and this is the bracket that connects to the steering. It looks like this little shaft comes out of there, but it's seized in there right now, so let it soak for now. We don't have to get it out right this second. And we can even screw that back up so it's not flopping around. We still need to get this cable here because it's connected to the body. It's going down here to the brake cylinder. So let's see if we can get these off. But yeah, there's one with a, oh, these two have white. Okay, so I just saw two more here. Get these two out. Might be a couple more somewhere else, but let's get these out and we should be pretty close. Boom. Boom. That was easy. A bolt, a washer, and a bracket, I think. Bracket, bolt, washer, bracket, and a rubber mount. These brake fluid lines are connected to the body, so we got to get that disconnected. This hose, that should be able to stay. But yeah, these need to come off. Wow, those are weird. How loose they are right there. They're really loose right there. They just kind of pop into that little rubber thing. Oh my God. Wow, look at that. That line is completely clogged. Ooh, them are crispy. Never been out. Wow. Pretty sure there's a couple more hidden back here. So this seat folds down if you want to put stuff back here. And then it goes up. There's a body identification number. And then here's the other bolts. There it goes. Rusty. All right, let's get that other one, and that should be it. Should be free now. See? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Whew. I'm pretty sure it's free now. Oh yeah. It is in the front. Accelerator cable. We gotta get that loose. I just saw that poking through there. And accelerator cable, and there's probably a couple of other little cables we gotta get loose. All right, we need to get this little clip off right here that's holding the speedometer, the speedo. That cable goes through the center and comes out over here. I think we can just pull it out. Yeah. Yep. There it goes. There it is. I got the wheels back on. Let's lower it back down. And then I'm gonna try to figure out a way that we can jack the body up high enough to get the chassis out from underneath it. Otherwise, we might need to use some sort of hand hoist, which is what I did at my house. There might be a way to get on the bumper mounts and get enough leverage. I'm not sure, but we're gonna give it a try. So let me lower it back down, get these jacks out of there. Got some big old stands here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll give it a try. Let's see if it works. Hope it does. Let's take a look. Make sure nothing's ripping apart here. All right. Well, it's coming apart. I think we're clear. I think it's clear. Oh, just made a little noise. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's see if we can lift the back by the bumper brackets somehow. And maybe. Is that going on the bumper brackets? Almost need a shorter piece. Yeah, I need a shorter piece. Let's see if that'll work. I'm just trying to get on the bumper bracket, not the bumper. Hopefully this works. We'll put the stands on the outside. And run this bar through there. Hopefully that'll hold it. Wow. To get the seats out. Yeah, you gotta get up above the seats or take the seats out. It'll make my day if these seats come out. Hopefully they do. I think I had this front one loose at one point. Did it come out? What is that? What the heck? I don't know what that is. Driver's seat check. All right, hopefully the passenger seat comes out and we can wheel this chassis. That'll be awesome. Whew. It's got that same weird little clip on it. This one's tethered with something. That's awesome. The seat came out. Yes. Yeah. Love it. Let's see if we can clip that. Woo! Yes. Is that gonna do it? All right, I think we're clear. The only other thing that might be an issue is the gear shifter. Might hit this little passage here, but there's only 2 bolts holding that on, I think. So let's back it up and see if it's gonna clear. Oh, you know what else I forgot about? These, that was the, oh, something hit. Something's hitting back here. Wow, right here. Dang it, we need to go up a little bit more. All right. Let's see if it works. I got the front jacked up like that. I'm gonna try to pull it up front. Hopefully. Up. What am I hitting? Hitting something. Oh. Come on, baby. Come on out. Come out to play. What am I hitting? Hitting something. We're hitting a body over here now. It's a process, but I think we're close. Hopefully. We might have to go up a little bit more. Shoot. Keep hitting stuff. It's a little sketchy. I think that's gonna do it. Hopefully. Don't try this at home. Do not get underneath it, whatever you do. All right, now what are we hitting? We're hitting the shifter knob. Let's see. This front is really secure. I'm gonna take this knob off and hopefully that's all we have to do. we might need to take those two off. Is it coming? Yep. Let's see what happens. There we go. Yes. All right. All right. I think we're clear. For real. Cool. Yes. Yeah. Unbelievable. That is so cool. That was the goal for today. Achieved. Wow. That wasn't so bad. It definitely helped having the big stands. And there's multiple ways you can do this. But that was the first time I tried that, and that worked out pretty good. Man, having the big stance and the big jack definitely helped, and those bars to go across, and getting creative with the seats and everything. But wow, look at that. See how much easier it is to get to everything now? It's way easier to access everything now. And it's worth the effort if you're gonna be, if you have to do all this stuff. You know, if your car's been sitting in a barn for 40 or 50 or 60 years, even 20 or 30, and it's just rusted and has to be redone, this is the way to do it. This is so cool. Look at that carpet. There's the pedal cluster. We got to get all that out, cleaned up. All of the brake lines and the master cylinder. Look at how they run this the brake line right underneath there. There's got to be a better way to run that. Wow. You can really see the rust now. So we'll have to get all this cleaned and pressure wash it, get it all cleaned up, and examine how bad the pans are. And if we can just patch it, we'll patch it. But if it seems like we need to get new ones, now's the time to do it. There's the transmission. It's covered in grease. This is so cool. I've done this before. I did this with my green Ghia. It was a 72. This is a 67. I like the older ones better for some reason, but I know the performance got better as the newer they were. But this is cool. It's a cool year. It's gonna be a cool car. Look at these weird shocks that are on here. Wow, that is awesome. Super exciting. It just gives you complete access to everything. And then you got the body. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this thing a little more secure. But for now, let's set this back down. Make sure we're on there. Looks like we're on there. Woo! Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Yeah, that's pretty secure. And it's sitting on the mounts. Awesome. See how I got it set up here? I'm using these super heavy duty stands, and I got this channel, steel channel here, resting. It fits almost perfectly in that groove. Sits real nice. And then it's sitting on the stands here. You could put some bolts here and lock it down. But I want to try to get it set up on some wheels, some dollies. So I might fabricate like a dolly system so we can move it around. But it'll need to be about this high or a little higher just so we can move it around in and out and get the chassis. I want to be able to roll the chassis easily underneath it. While this is sitting here, we're going to focus on the chassis, get this completely cleaned up, and new shocks, replace anything that needs to be replaced, and then we'll work on whatever we need to do to the body. But I'm just going to focus on the chassis right now. That'll give me time to think about what we can do with the body. But see how that works? It's pretty cool. I can screw this back up now. I'll get that screwed back on so it's not hanging there. And we'll get all the carpet out. We'll get the panels off and all that stuff and clean everything, because it sat out in the rain. Obviously, it was out in the weather, and even before I got it. And when I had it, it sat outside a few times and got wet. So I tried my best to keep it dry. If it did get wet, I would let it air out and dry it out, but that stuff gets under the carpet. Anyway, this is super exciting, guys. I hope you're enjoying the videos. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Advice, tips, tricks. We'll see you guys on the next one. Later. Yeah, so cool.